Hey guys, so I thought I'd talk about something very small. So I don't know if you've noticed recently, but I have had some issues with the whole veganism thing. So I've officially left veganism and I haven't been eating vegan for it's been about 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks today. So I thought I'd talk about that a little bit. So first of all, I'll go through the negatives, because always negatives before positives. So first things first is I've had a bit of weight gain, so that's something to be expected. There's also been a lot of constipation. There's been a lot of stomach aches. And also, I found that food, it sort of tasted gross, for want of a word. But of course I've had to, I'm doing this because I want to make sure that I am medically prepared for anything. I haven't been very well, and I want to make sure that I'm prepared, and I want to make sure that I'm healthy, because I'm supposed to be having surgery next week, and I don't know, I've got a bandage on right now because today I had to take, I believe it was either 7 or 9 vials of blood today at the hematologist, to monitor the bruising and all that kind of stuff. But from what I've told her from my previous blood tests and all that, she feels like that the bruising isn't really an issue, and the fact that I'm feeling better eating a normal omni diet, sort of that goes to show what my diet was sort of an issue. So she seemed not at the 100% mark, but she seemed fairly confident for me to go into surgery. So we'll see how the doctor, what the doctor says or the surgeon says on Wednesday. So yeah, I have gotten a little bit of acne too. I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit here. I think there's some over here too. But and my skin and hair have been really oily. So today I didn't even put on foundation. I just put on some powder because I wanted to dry up a little bit. So yeah. So I've got a bit, my skin itself has evened out fairly nicely, and there's been a few things that have been really positive, and the oil's not too bad for my hair because of course I've had my hair completely color treated recently. So yeah, so some of the more positive things is my blood pressure has gone up, which is really good because I was on the borderline low, I was low just before the dangerous cutoff for the borderline thingy, and now my blood pressure has gone up to about, the average has been about 116/70, around about that mark, which is really good because you don't want anything above 120, and yeah, so I'm just really happy about that. And yeah, there's also been I've had more energy. I'm even getting before, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but before this was all really pale, it was really white. Yeah, it's yeah. The worst situation I've had though is when I went and ate pizza. So I had some, it was chicken and pineapple pizza, and every pizza pretty much had a description of what was in it, and this one just said chicken and pineapple and barbecue sauce. So I asked to change the barbecue sauce over to the whole I asked to change it over to your traditional pizza sauce, and we ended up it ended up coming with cheese, which I wasn't expecting, and it just killed me. But I am lactose intolerant, so yeah, I've got to be careful with cheeses and stuff like that. But yeah, like, mostly I've had good things from it. Of course, like, you've got your mental state too, like, with the whole veganism thing, you've got to sort of mentally prepare yourself, because not only do I have sort of feelings of guilt, there's also a lot of people who have posted me on hate blogs and stuff like that, which I was really surprised about because I didn't feel like I was that relevant. But yeah, I've had a few people posting about me on hate blogs. There was somebody even posted about me on the group Veganism, and they were claiming that I was claiming to be vegan while eating meat, and at that stage I'd eaten one egg to see how I would go about the whole thing. And I posted on the vegan group basically saying that I am not that I'm basically, like, I wanted to be honest. I was like to them, I'm basically leaving veganism because of health reasons, and because my stance is, like, I'd rather go for ethical rather than, like, I don't know, my biggest problem with the vegan movement for a while has been that they do not think about the ethics of things. So they think about, like, in regards to animals, but what about people? What about, like, the travel kind of stuff? Like, for instance, boats, they kill, like, fish, whales, all that kind of, oh, not whales, probably not whales, but fish, sharks, dolphins, all that kind of stuff get injured because of boats. And then there's, like, the pollution that goes into the ocean too when they bring things to and from countries and stuff like that. So it's sort of like, yeah, like, you've got to make sure, like, I'm not going to say that I'm ethically eating meat because that's a weird concept for me, but I think that it's good to make sure that you know where your food comes from, like, what kind of harm it could have caused, because things like your processed faux meats, they're bringing pollution into the air, stuff like that. Then you've got, like, trucks that, who knows, they might hit animals. Then you've got your whole crops, like, you've got to clear that way, pesticides, all that kind of stuff. And people think that organic means that they don't use pesticides. They can still use pesticides. It's like no one acknowledges their contribution. So yeah, I suppose that that's a little update. I'm basically, like, I'll keep you guys updated. I've noticed that, like, my gut is still having a lot of issues, and it's only been about 2 weeks, so yeah. Anyway, I will let you know if because, like, there's a chance that I might not be, because I've had blood tests today, there's a chance I might not be able to do my surgery next Wednesday. But if I do, like, I'm gonna be home at home a lot, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I've got something to occupy myself, so maybe some videos. Anyway, yeah, hopefully my next video is going to be on my new phone, because this one's sort of dying out, so I'm getting a phone with a better camera, and hopefully the sound quality and the picture quality is going to be a lot better. I have used a light today, but yeah. And please excuse the mess behind me. I'm literally, at the moment, I'm trying to clean up my wardrobe kind of thing, and put clothes in some vacuum seal bags here. So and yes, that is Grace Helbig behind me. I'm just watching her videos at the moment, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about to do with the whole, like, transition from veganism, then, like, feel free to ask below, and I can potentially make a video about it, or if there's anything else, like, let me know. Okay, bye!